Welcome to Biz Talk, everyone. I am your host today, Rachel Weaver, and I am thrilled to have with me Kat Trulinos. Kat shares her 25-year journey finding true love through online dating in a guidebook filled with wisdom, humor, and personal antidotes. As a seasoned online dater, she imports must-dos and must-do guidelines, offering essential tools for confidentiality, navigating the digital landscape of romance. Woo! Kat's narrative, blending ups and downs, growth and magical moments, serves as the backdrop for her insights into creating an authentic online dating experience. From crafting profiles to decoding digital conversations, readers gain invaluable tips to maximize their chances of finding genuine connections. The guide goes beyond advice, delving into the power of patience, setting boundaries, and self-discovery, providing a roadmap for transforming online connections into lasting, meaningful relationships. Whether new to online dating or seeking to revitalize romance, readers will find Kat's Guide an essential tool for their journey from online dating to magical, everlasting love. I am so excited to have you with us today, Kat. And
thank you, Rachel. It's my joy to be here with you.
Yes, so excited. So I hear you have a new book.
I do. You just so eloquently introduced it. Thank you so very, very much. Yeah, my first solo book. I've been a contributing author in my, I'll call it my day job for the last over a decade, staging and design. But this is my first solo book, and so it's very dear and near to my heart. Obviously, very personal, a very personal endeavor and passion that I was moved to actually make sure that it hit the market to commemorate my Miracle Online's and mine 25th wedding anniversary, which was November 18th. So we set it up. We although this was in the makings really 25 years ago, I was actually researching this phenomena back in 1998, which was, not as known, obviously, as it is today. I was researching the phenomena, having been a single mom over 40, and stumbled upon actually an invitation, an email on Match.com. And so I was studying and researching this phenomenon when I met Jeff, my Miracle Online. And so it actually started 25 years ago, got put on the back burner, picked it up 15 years into our marriage. And again, life kind of got in the way. And I was actually putting out the feelers and starting a book that we may or may not call Glamo's Truth Bombs, as I'm affectionately known as Glamma to my 4 glam babies. And then a light bulb went on, like, wait a minute, I need to finish this book or that book.
Yes.
So we actually, go ahead.
No, I'm so glad that you did finish this book, because I know a lot of people that really need this book, single mothers navigating our way through and have not had good luck online and wondering where to go, where to find someone, not wanting to go to a bar to meet a person. Yes. So I think it's really, really great. I would love to get a little glimpse into the extraordinary online miracle that inspired your book, Miracles Online. And
so much of what you just said, Rachel, was, of course, I believe that divine right order and divine angels are working all the time. There's no mistake why I received that email. But but I was much like the things that you mentioned, and it's outlined throughout the book. I'd had the friends setting me up, the back in the going to the happy hours, the speed dating, you name it, trying to find a true connection. Um, so yeah, I would say once I found out that phenomenon, and just to give you a little background, I was, as a single mom, I was in corporate America, had a very, demanding career in telecommunications at the time. So it really being kind of a student of efficiency and time, I was like, this is very efficient. I can go through profiles and get rid of the things that are deal breakers, or what I call in the book, in creating your profile, the negotiables and the non-negotiables. And some of those might be surface. Like, I'll give you an idea. I had a friend who we were kind of bouncing off ideas at the time, single friend. And on a physical standpoint, she loved bald guys. And that would be kind of a deal breaker on the physical attraction side for me. And as it turned out, my husband at the time had beautiful long black hair, being Asian, where I went through, having it short in corporate America and now long. But so on the physical side, there's, the physical, and then there's the foundational, which is so important. But I have to say that when I was researching for the book, I kept running into people. Even I had a doctor one time, my OBGYN, I was telling her about the book. She's like, "Oh my God, I need to hire you. I need to know how to navigate through this." And even though we fast forwarded 25 years, I'm still hearing today, Rachel, from hairdresser friends, colleagues, etc., that they've either haven't done or they have, and they failed miserably. And that's because they don't have a game plan, I think. And so I really felt, not only to commemorate my husband, my Miracle Online's 25th wedding anniversary, but to really to hope to inspire and provide some tools for those who are looking, whether divorced, single, widowed, what have you tried it, not tried it. The book is it's a quick read. It's under 100 pages, and it's laced with some of my personal story, but I believe a lot of tools in how to navigate. And really, my dad used to say, may he rest in peace, when I was single, well, Kathy, they called me back, where you put your fishing line, you can either put it in the toilet or a beautiful lake. It was kind of a graphic description, but it really kind of narrows it down to, I think one of the most important chapters in the book is how to do your negotiables and non-negotiables, so that you can write a profile that attracts white fish.
Yes, I love that.
That's different for everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some people, everybody has different negotiables and non-negotiables. But I think, for me, taking that time before I ever put a profile out there and actually putting it on paper.
Yes.
And just for our listeners, as a follow-up, I believe this is so important that I'm going to do a follow-up workbook as an add-on to the book, to delve even deeper into, how to put together a profile that's going to attract your perfect match. It's in alignment with your values.
Wonderful. That is so, so important. I definitely look forward to that workbook. I know many of us out there need these tips and these tools. So, since we are limited on our time today, I definitely want to dive into a couple quick answers to questions that I really think will benefit those really challenged in the online dating world today. And that is Miracles Online, your new book. Can you give us some proven tips that you share in the book that are going to also help us today and force us to rush to order that book so that we can get all the answers, because so many of us are really just spinning our wheels because we're busy today as single mothers, doing all the things, running the house, working long hours. Yet we really do desire true love. We want a partner that's going to go through this life with us. And so oftentimes, we feel so many women have shared, a lot of my friends who've been in this world for a long time, and myself included, have felt like, oh, it's just been one poor experience after the next. I don't even want to waste my time anymore on online dating. So what can you share with us that are some, maybe game-changing tips that are in the book?
Practical tips, absolutely. Okay. So I can't emphasize enough, and this really takes introspection, Rachel. It takes living, kind of our new segment, and we have some surprises coming up in how to do that, but is living by design, not by default. Okay. And so it takes time to go within, to be a student of, of the human dynamic, of your personal human dynamic. But it is so worth it to find the time, carve out. I don't care if you have to put a movie on for the kids and take a bubble bath and meditate and get quiet with really, yourself. Be quiet and go inside yourself to find out really, because we are so, Rachel, inundated with, we talk about diet and what we put in our bodies, but you know what we put in our sight, whether it's the news, whether it's binging Netflix, whether it's Instagram, we are so inundated. And I don't care how much we're aware of it, because I'm guilty of it too, because in part we have to do it for our business. And then we get caught in the rest. And then I justify, but I'm learning so many things from Instagram, and I'm saving so many hacks. But, be judicial in what you put in to all of your senses, and go within yourself to really find out what's important to you. So I can't stress that enough. The profile piece of it, and going within. A practical tip that was an aha for me in the beginning was not to, because I like, we can hide behind, swiping and typing and texting, right? And in the beginning for me, and, back then we didn't have all the technology that we have today to make it easier to jump on, let's say, a visual call right away. But I would encourage folks, don't get caught behind pretty words in a text, flowery messages going back and forth. Don't spend too much time doing that. Okay. Go directly, and this is, I will tell you, in the beginning in research, I had 10 coffee dates in 1 week. I literally was doing research. This was like, let me find out the different sites, what they have to offer, what I like, what I don't like, how I can navigate most efficiently. And I can tell you, that things can line up on paper, on text, on, paragraphs, on emails. But I found out very quickly, go to, I would say, a phone, not even, video with technology today. Go to a phone call and then a video. You're going to be able to tell those things that are between the lines, that are not written down in what they like, what they do, what their preferences are. That's that chemistry, that it factor.
You can tell that right away.
Yes, you can cut through a lot of minutia, and that's the part that I loved, being a single mom of 3 with a career, as many women like yourself have, to go, okay, next, it's not that they're that person. Nope, it's not a fit.
Yes, I love that. That is
next place.
Yes, such great advice, because then we cut back on a lot of the time that was being wasted. It was such an honor and pleasure. I am so excited that we are here promoting your book.
Thank
Be
you,
sure,
Rachel.
everyone, to go order her book, Miracles Online. Can you tell us where to find you?
Yes, let's see, we have a new website, cattrilinos.com. I'm sorry, Cat Trilinos. I was just corrected coming back from Greece. I've been pronouncing my name incorrectly. So it's KATTROU, there you go, INOS.com. And you can, I believe we had the link there. You can purchase the book, but I want to give a plug right now. We're getting ready to do a promotion. My assistant and Miracle Online, Jeffrey Wong. If you have Kindle Unlimited, you can go download it free
Wonderful.
on Amazon Kindle Unlimited. So we are, because we got this out so quickly, Rachel, full disclosure, we're in the process of having it some formatting errors.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
worries, no worries.
Yeah, some formatting errors, which we should have re-uploaded, but it should be okay on the Kindle. You know, you're not going to really have that big a deal on the Kindle, but the print, you know, you want that to be perfect. And I hope I get to meet you in person and give you a signed copy, Rachel.
Thank you. I'll definitely reach out to you and find out when we can make it happen. I travel often, so look forward to it. Thank you so much for being with us today. And with that, we will be right back.
Thank you.